Welcome, GSAR members, to GNN, Greater Syracuse Association of Realtors News Network. Hi, I'm Lenore Fetko, your CEO. Today, we'll be interviewing MLS Director Denise Yerdon about the various virtual options through Matrix and Showing Time. Hi, Denise.
Hi, Lenore.
How are you?
Good.
Good. Listen, we would like to see a demonstration of what the members can choose through Matrix and Showing Time. Can you do that for us?
Absolutely. First, what I'll let you know is our options. The options that we now have in the virtual world, as we have virtual tours, which we've always had. Property Panorama has been our product that stitches our photos together and provides us with an unbranded tour. But what was new in March, due to the craziness, is Matrix was able to go in and add virtual open houses, and then Showing Time was able to go in and add virtual showings for us. And what I will do is I'll demonstrate the differences between those two. Before we get into that, a virtual open house and a virtual showing, they're both real-time interactive events. But the difference is an open house, you can have multiple people at it, where a showing is more going to be your customer or your client, a little bit more one-on-one intimate, but they're still real-time events.
To know the differences. Good.
Yeah, and let me go into my screen share. So when you want to schedule a virtual open house, just like you always have in the past, you're going to go to the open house section. And before you actually fill in any information, what you need to do is you need to actually go to an interactive platform such as Zoom or Facebook Live, and you need to set up this event up first so that you get a URL, because you're going to need that URL to post into the open house information. So under open house type, we have virtual MLS wide, which is your broker's opens, virtual office, which would be just for your office if you want to do open house. And then your virtual public. The virtual public is the one that you're going to use the most. The virtual public is what goes out to other third-party sites such as Realtor.com and Zillow and CNY Realtor, and even brokers' IDX sites if they're showing open houses. They will put those virtual publics out there. You'll continue to put in your date, your time, your end time if you're going to have refreshments, right? So then you have your URL. There you're going to post that URL that you did from your interactive platform. If you're not sure of, if you don't use Zoom or Facebook, you can click here on the question mark, and these are other different platforms that you can use to create that open house and to host that interactive experience. Okay, and to show you how to do a virtual showing, we go into the listing. We've always had the Showing Time icon, so you're going to click on your Showing Time icon. You're going to see down here, you're going to click on Schedule a Single Showing. Our scheduler, there's time that's already been blocked out. You'll notice that we have 45-minute intervals. So if you are doing an in-person showing, we've set the default time to 45 minutes, and that's to help you to be able to go ahead and sanitize, clean the house before you have your next in-person showing. But if you are going to do a virtual showing, you're still going to schedule your time as always. You're going to see that we've picked our time, but under appointment time, we're going to change this to become a virtual showing. You'll still pick your end time. A new field we have here is agency type. You can pick what type of agency. I'm going to just pick buyer's agent to go forward. And if you are going to do in-person showings, we have an optional field here. It's called buyer's name. And even though it's optional, we are encouraging our members to use it. This will help you if you have to get involved in contact tracing. So you can go back and see what properties that buyer you took them through. Only the buyer's agent and the buyer's agent's broker will see this contact information. It's completely confidential. No one else is going to see it. So again, if you are going to do in-person showings, please consider using the buyer name field moving forward. And that's basically it for scheduling your virtual showings.
Thank you. I know you've worked really hard on adding these virtual options, Denise, and that we will be conducting various training seminars for our agents to bring everyone up to speed of these virtual options. As we go forward, we're encouraging our membership to become aware of the virtual options. As we see around the rest of the country, the numbers of the COVID cases are going up. And hopefully that won't happen to New York State. But in the meantime, I feel agents are saving time, which is money, which is efforts, time away from your family. And if you could just focus on learning these virtual options, you will find a a benefit going forward in the future, regardless of our virus that is the pandemic that's going on right now in our lives. These virtual options really should stick with you in your business platform as we go forward. So once again, Denise, thank you so much for showing this to us today and working on this for us. And we will bring more information to our members through Hot News, through the MLS, and on the members' private Facebook page. So until next GNN, Lenore Fetko saying, please stay safe.